It's time to talk about the X-Men. The X-Men trilogy was one of the superhero movies who helped the concept of superhero films recover from the disaster that was Batman and Robin. Yes, that film was that stupid, though time has not been kind to the X-Men trilogy itself. Costume design was widely lambasted. This is the X-Men, after all. And of course, the plot and how Magneto tended to hijack basically every single one of them. We can give a pass for the original X-Men movie since Magneto and the Brotherhood of Mutants were straightforward antagonists and were billed as such. The sequel, however, had Stryker play the main antagonist, until Magneto hijacks Dark Cerebro to use it to kill all the humans. And then in The Last Stand, we're split between Magneto and the Phoenix, neither getting justice at all. Then they rebooted it, I'm ignoring the Wolverine movies for now, and then we have X-Men First Class, which I can also understand a bit more since it is a prequel and an origin story for the X-Men and Magneto as a whole. But then in Days of Future Past, he hijacks the Sentinels to become the main antagonist in the climax. And then in Apocalypse, instead of a title villain, we get a whole subplot dedicated to Magneto and his new family, in a movie already jam-packed with new heroes, new villains, and now we're doing Magneto all over again. And I find no justification for Magneto to be in Dark Phoenix, especially in light of the comics the film is based off of. When the Marvel Cinematic Universe starts tackling the mutants and the X-Men, I'm pretty much done with Magneto being the antagonist. Have him mentor the X-Men. He was the leader of the New Mutants for a while. We already had 2 trilogies and a standalone with Magneto in them. Of the X-Men movies released, including the Deadpool movies and the New Mutants one, that is 7 out of 13 films where he's the antagonist. We've had plenty of iconic villains we could have used. Mr. Sinister? He didn't appear. He just got teased as the Essex Corporation. Celine was such an in-name-only character that I hesitate to even call her Celine. Apocalypse was pathetic, for the god of mutants getting taken down by what essentially amounts to new recruits just makes all the antagonists that could have followed after, had this franchise not been run into the ground, just look eh. But no, it was Magneto for the grand finale of the main X-Men films. And of course, Vuk. Yes, a person whose name means wolf in Croatian and is an alien, as opposed to any of the aliens we could have used, like, I don't know, Lilandra, or Deathbird, or anyone like the Brood. That's just sad. We don't even get the fun demon stuff outside of one movie, which was an afterthought since Disney bought out the franchise. I hope the MCU does something better than just constantly use the revolving door of Magneto and Xavier. It just gets tiring, especially since Magneto tends to follow his comic book counterpart's habit of being a morality revolving door. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. Hopefully the MCU does something creative. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, and hopefully this video just ends here, and that's the last we hear of it.